The Muppet Show is back, and many of your favorite influencers are declaring it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But instead, we have a little bit of a different opinion. And yet, we're calling for more Muppets than even they are. What's going on? How can we be this misaligned? We'll tell you and why it's time to really revive in the right way Jim Henson's greatest creations. Hello, folks, and welcome back. We're happy to have you sit on back, and we'll cover the news just the way you need to, with a lot of truth and a whole lot of fun. Folks, as we dive in, click the like button, drop a comment down below if you like the spicy stuff. This video is not one of those necessarily, but we got plenty of it over on the Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/WDW Pro. And off we go. Hi-ho, it's time to talk about the Muppets. Well, the Muppets are back. They've been on ABC, they've been on Disney Plus, and everybody is making a fuss about this one, telling you it's the greatest thing since Jim. Jordan A. Hill has this to say. He says, that was about as pitch perfect as it gets, if this truly is just a one-off. This was plenty of proof that the formula still works, and the performers, set designers, and writers are still nailing it. 10-episode season. Just pull the trigger already. They've got Seth Rogen, they got Sabrina Carpenter. I have seen this thing, and I'm going to take a very different point of view. I just think it's all right.
Oh, so they hit the mediocre point then, and that's just better by comparison?
Yep. I think that's what's happened, but people are going crazy about it, okay? And I don't want to poo-poo it. If you love it, I don't want to poo-poo it. Here is Rotten Tomatoes, 97% tomato meter rating, 99% on the audience score. I don't want to poo-poo this, but I'm just going to tell you, I never laughed out loud. I get that there's a nostalgia for the Muppets. I love the Muppets, but it's just, it was okay. It's not at the level of what Jim used to do. It's not a Frank Oz kind of thing, but it's okay. And I think it's worthy of having its own show. Go ahead, do it. Kermit doesn't sound like Kermit. Some of the other characters don't sound like themselves. But you know, as a proof of concept, it's okay. You can run with this. You can do this. It's okay. But the fervor, the people going nutso for it is a little too much. And what I want to say about this, and I'm about to bring in a guy who has also watched it, and he may have a much lesser opinion of it than me. Folks, you see over here where it says 10-episode season, just pull the trigger already? When did we decide that was enough? What is wrong with us? If you're going to do it the right way. 28 episodes, 30 episodes, do it. Because unless you fully commit to it, unless you actually bring the performers in and hire them to do a full, flat out, back to the 90s, back to the 80s, back to the 70s season, I don't want to hear about a 10 episode. That's a short. That's a special. We want, if you're going to do the Muppets, do it right and give us a full season. Folks, a seasoned vet of puppeteering is with us right now. Get ready. Let's bring him in. 3, 2, 1. What does he think about the Muppets? Marvin.
It was terrible.
Tell us why.
It missed the point entirely. First of all, nobody said, you have Kermit as the main focal point here, and he doesn't sound like Kermit in any way, shape, or form. This was Matt Vogel at his absolute worst. The jokes are pure hack. They're not hack in like the Muppet way. Like in the beginning, when Scooter comes in and he'd be like, 0 Mostel, 15 minutes to curtain, Mr. Mostel. Oh, were you eating? And he goes, no, I'm being eaten. And like a monster is eating him. That's the gag. They let the 30 seconds to curtain gag with Sabrina Carpenter go on for 2 minutes.
Oh,
and so things like they would stumble backward into a joke that was funny, and it's like, how do I put it? So there's a joke where Sabrina Carpenter says to Miss Piggy, like, "Oh, I modeled my entire look and my entire career after you," and Miss Piggy goes, "I know, I've noticed. My lawyers are contacting your lawyers," and that was actually a good joke, But then, it's like in the writer's room, they came up with this joke and were so shocked that they found a funny joke that they had to keep hammering it because they didn't just leave it at that. She was like, "Oh, well, I'll tell my lawyers to get back to your lawyers very quickly." And I was
really?
Like,
the joke was delivered and they just kept going?
Yes. And then at the end of the show, they brought the joke back.
Oh, no.
And of course, Seth Rogen can't help himself. He's got to put himself in there. He's got to let everyone see his stupid face. They're doing other celebrity cameos in the middle of it. Now, this right here, this felt like the Muppet Show.
Well, let me explain this one, okay? Because I just want people to know it's just okay. And I don't know what's going on, Marv. I don't know if this is a shill thing. I don't know if it's influenced, but everybody is going crazy for this. The entire gag for this, what is it, 4 minutes, Marvin? This segment? 2 minutes, 11 seconds. It's down at the bottom. Obviously, we can't play it. But there's this 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Folks, you can go watch it. The entire gag is that one of the Muppets turns the fan too high and it blows the feathers off the chickens.
Yeah.
And Sabrina Carpenter's dress is covered in chicken feathers and changes her dress. Now, that is a fine gag to have, but it's not a 2 minute, this is the entire premise of what we're doing. And yet that's what it is. And so I walk away and I go, that's okay. I mean, it's just okay. It's just, it's all right. But everybody's going crazy, Marvin. They think this is the greatest thing ever. And I don't know if it's manufactured or if it's real.
I mean, look, they put Blondotron out there with the chickens, and they did the number, and it was okay. It was the least offensive thing on the show, and the gag was pure Muppet gag. It was a pitch perfect Muppet gag. I will say.
Well, no, because so I think in the traditional Muppets, what would happen is somebody falls on the lever on accident because things are going crazy, right? In this one, the guy, I can't remember the Muppet's name, but he just pulls the lever.
What would have happened in the old Muppet Show is the chicken's feathers would have all come off, and Sabrina Carpenter would have then been dressed like a chicken at the end.
Right, and in this, she's got chicken feathers on the dress. 2 minutes, and that's the whole thing.
She goes from a white dress to a white dress that happens to be feathers.
We'll go to the front. There she is, white dress, and at the end, the feathers get blown on her, and that's how it ends.
Yeah, they could have probably pulled that off a little bit more.
But again, it's fine, and I want more Muppets, so go for it. Do a full season.
I don't.
But it's not like this revolutionary, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand. And I'm not going to pretend that this is the greatest thing ever. It's just fine. And if I get, King of the Hill, the reboot was excellent. This is fine.
The Gonzo segment was good.
Yep.
And it had a good running gag with it, but then they stopped the running gag with Gonzo at the end of it so that he could participate in the group musical number. But then at the very end, he's still doing the running gag. So that didn't make any sense to me. There were a couple good Statler and Waldorf lines. Like, they was just,
they were good.
They're like, I can't believe they're doing the old show again. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They are broke. That's why they're doing it. No.
The left arm one was good. I've got pain in my left arm. Well, it's not from clapping. Oh.
Yeah. The Statler and Waldorf jokes were spot on. I will give them that. The sets were all perfect. Except for Matt Vogel singing, the opening theme was fine. But then at the end,
he's so terrible as Kermit.
He's terrible. He's so bad. It's so bad. But when you have at the end, the joke is Kermit has cut one of Piggy's musical numbers from the show. So she's trying to get into like the duet between Kermit and Sabrina Carpenter. And because of that, she's trying to like knock Kermit out of the boat. She should have been trying to knock Sabrina Carpenter out of the boat.
Right. But it's female power. She can't do that. So it's hard to see, but Miss Piggy knocks Kermit out of the boat, and then she and Sabrina have their duet, which does not work. It just doesn't work. But again, people love this, and they're like crying, and they're telling me that if you don't like it, you don't like, then you don't like Jim Henson, and you're this terrible person. I'm like, what is going on that you people love this much? Is it? I don't get it.
It's base tribalism. It's fan. It's the identity of a Muppets fan, the identity of a fan becoming more important than the quality of the item. It's
culture.
I just want to ask, because Marv is invested in this and obviously watched it very acutely. Why is it the Sabrina Carpenter looks like an android? I mean, there's nothing behind those eyes. It's very strange.
That's why I called her Blondotron.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. All
right. By the way, folks, we understand it's the Muppets, okay? I just don't get what people are so incredibly excited about. We're not trying to whine or cry. We get it's a puppet show for kids, but still, it's like they're losing their minds over this thing.
It's not a puppet show for kids. The Muppet Show has never been for kids.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew.
The Muppet Show was designed for prime time. The Muppet Show was designed with adults in mind.
The first episode is called what, Marvin? Do you remember the first episode's name?
I don't remember.
It's like sex and drugs.
It was sex and violence, wasn't it?
Yeah, sex and violence.
Oh my gosh. So I have a question for Marvin. I haven't watched this, and one of the reasons I haven't watched this is I'm kind of fuming that they literally put this on after taking away Muppet Vision 3D, which was the whole experience of getting to go to a Muppet show live in the Muppet Theater.
Pro, what did I text you last night?
I don't get it.
What did you text me, Marv? Tell the folks out there.
I texted you and I said, I think I texted both you and Jonas, and I
Yes.
said, wouldn't it have been great if they're going to relaunch the Muppet Show to have a Muppet Show theater in the theme parks? Like, they're like making this big thing, but the theater is back. I'm like, you just tore down this theater.
Marvin, it's worse than that. Guess what? People are discovering they took props from Muppet Vision 3D, and you can find some of the props from the show, from the attraction in this show that they used to try to keep the budget down. They just took Muppet Vision stuff that you walked by at Disney World. They stuck that stuff in there. There's a Muppet Lab sign and other things that are in the show. And people are sitting there saying, oh, they care about the Muppets. They took the ride. They took the attraction and put it in the show. I'm like, no, they're cheap. To keep the budget down, they ripped the stuff out of Hollywood Studios and used it.
So the Wrap had an article about how Josh D'Amaro wants so much more Muppets in the parks. I'm like, well, he got rid of them in the parks.
Put them in. You got a villains show in Hollywood Studios that's garbage next to whatever you're doing with the Muppets and Rock and Roller Coasters. Take back the props from Seth Rogen and drop it into the villains theater that was Lightning McQueen and fix it. Give us Jim Henson back.
This is why when people say the Muppets are for kids, I get so mad because
I'm sorry, Marv.
Jim Henson would roll in his grave to hear that.
I messed up. I said it. I knew I was wrong when I said it.
Sesame Street is for kids. The Muppet Babies are for kids. The Muppets are for everybody. The Muppets were made with adults in mind. The Muppet movie is not a kids movie. The Muppet Show is not, like, that was the reason why they had such a hard time shopping the Muppet Show around to primetime was because nobody could wrap their heads around a puppet show that was not for kids.
But no,
it is for kids, but it's also like it's for kids and adults both. Like, it's made with that adult mindset.
Marvin, if it didn't have the Muppets in it, what would you rate this? If it's just a show, what do we rate it?
It was just like a musical review with Sabrina Carpenter in it. I mean,
5 or 6 out of 10.
yeah, 6, 7, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Number.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
What are you, Kamala Harris?
Oh. Well, folks, we've come to the end of another video of pure excellence and fun. Explaining entertainment, keeping you ahead of the culture curve. That's what we hope you believe we've just done. And why should you believe it? Well, because we've done our very best to make it so. To be true, to be factual, and to do what the mainstream so-called access journalists simply won't. Folks, you can help share this out across the fruited plains of YouTube by clicking the like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, as we get ready to say sayonara for now, we ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep having fun.